Chinyao, what model is that watch on your wrist? Rolex Submariner Hulk. Funny, I wear the same one. Alright, tonight's top floor client banquet. Don't be late. Brother Gu, that McLaren you drove last time was pretty slick. Which model was it again? Just a casual car I grabbed. Didn't pay attention to the exact model. Your act is getting more convincing by the day. First time I saw you walk into the hotel as VIP sales. You pick up the tab for clients faster than anyone. What are you trying to say? But the moment the waiter leaves, you look down at your phone. Like you're counting how many days you can keep this up. You sure pay close attention. Can't help it. Every move you make screams, I'm rich. The watch is real. Means you do have some money. The car isn't cheap either. But whenever you need to put on a show, it's there. And the moment the event ends, it disappears. And this key. Every time you sit down, you have to place it, where everyone can see it. At first I thought your family ran some low-key business. Then I figured it out. People with real confidence can't be bothered proving they're rich every day. Grabbing the head seat at dinner, flashing your watch in group photos, jumping into client conversations you don't even understand. You're not maintaining clients. You're performing for everyone. Brother, what's annoying isn't being poor. It's knowing half of nothing and still putting on airs. Alright, that's enough. I've been wanting to tell you this for a while. You've sunk a few million into this, haven't you? If you really have that kind of money, why not do something real with it? Do you think that if you just pretend to be what clients like and squeeze your way in, you can make money off their circle later? Have you ever thought about it? You're not joining their circle. You're burning your life to buy into it. The respect you buy with money isn't worth a damn. Even if Pei Jinyan didn't say it. I was going to call it out anyway. Show up at every client meeting. Hold your liquor at every dinner. Even rent a luxury car to park outside the hotel on your days off. We don't call you out because we can't be bothered. Keep this act up. And sooner or later you'll pay with your life. If you have any sense left. Stop now. Starting today. I brought it all on myself. Too bad I woke up too late. Huh. Not dead. One month before Yunding's collapse. I really came back. The money's still here. All those stupid, ruinous mistakes haven't happened yet. There's still time. 1 month from now, I'll put on a security uniform and start over from the very bottom of Yunding Hotel. 3 months from now, Yunding will be crushed by debt. Last life, everyone was fighting over its corpse. This life, I'll get the first debt claim before it even falls. Hello? Hello, yes. Hello, I saw your listing on the local forum for the property at Jinyuan. I'd like to know more. Are you asking for your boss? Or buying for yourself? For myself. How old are you? 28. I start at Yunding International Hotel in a month. Night shift security. This place at Jinyuan doesn't seem like something someone about to work night security would buy. It's close to the Yunding Hotel. After a night shift, I just want a quiet place to rest. What's your surname? Gu Chenzhou. My surname is Shun. Mr. Shun, in this life, I won't wear my money on my sleeve. I'll bury it in the ground. Turn it into a foundation no one can take from me. What are you doing here? No tours allowed. I have an appointment with Shun Wanshan to see the property. Dressed like that, and you say you're buying Jinyuan? Do you know how much this place costs? Didn't expect him to actually show up. A guy who starts at Yunding Hotel next month, dressed plainly. Doesn't even have a decent watch on his wrist. Sorry, my apologies. Are you genuinely interested in buying? Or just looking? If you're just browsing, I don't think we need to waste each other's time. Rest assured, Mr. Shun, I'm serious about buying. Fine, come in and have a look then. Can you read the calligraphy on these walls? Not really, but I can tell this place feels easy to live in. A lot of houses are decorated to the brim, and the first thing you see when you walk in is all the money. Have a seat. Since this place was listed, quite a few people have come to see it. Most of them walk in, and the first thing they ask is how much the renovation cost, what imported brand the sofa and coffee table are, whether the calligraphy on the walls can be discounted and kept, because the most expensive things are often the first things people notice. You stared at the study for a long time. Does the owner use it often? Can you really settle in here day to day? One look at the wear and tear tells you. A young man working night security. Why would you want to buy a place like this? After a night shift. I just want a home that's comfortable to live in. That doesn't sound like something a regular security guard who just got hired would say. Others look at a luxury home and check the price first, but he looks at the study's wear and the escape routes. Please. The way he talks, his bearing, doesn't look like new money or a demolition heir. He must come from a well-raised family. Is the title clear? Completely clear. Full payment, no liens, no freezes, if we reach an agreement. How soon can it be delivered? All paperwork is ready. Delivery anytime. The listing price on the forum is 21 million, if you really want it. I can knock off $1 million right now. 20 million, both underground parking spots included. Deal. Transfer taxes, each pays their own. Correct. Before the official handover, for the large furniture in the study and living room, could you provide a specific list of what stays? No problem. Property fees, utilities, gas, the daily costs. No outstanding balances, right? All settled. No debts left behind. No rush on this. Think it over and contact me when you're sure. Mr. Shun, I can't make a final call today, but I'm basically set on this place. I can tell. A lot of young people who come to buy from me get carried away the moment they walk in. Talk bigger than anyone. Can't wait to whip out their bank card on the spot. Then 2 days later, they're nowhere to be found. I'm in no hurry to cash out on this place. But if you're really buying it, to live a steady life, I'll prioritize you. Jingyuan is the foundation. Next, I need a reliable car and enough cash to make a move when the Yunding crisis hits. In my last life, I couldn't have walked past these. Hello, sir, looking at cars? We specialize in high-end used cars. Fixed prices, no haggling. Feel free to look around. If something catches your eye, I'll give you the details. Sir, this Continental GT is in great condition, but the price isn't low. If you prefer sports cars, I can recommend a few that younger buyers like that McLaren up front, or that 911. A lot of rich kids love those. It feels better when you take it out too. I only care about comfort, both riding and driving. Damn it, you monkey. You're still betting against me this round? That white Continental. Service records, accident history, ownership transfers. Pull up all the paperwork for me. One moment. You drive it yourself? Yes, I drive it myself. Mostly city driving or highway. A mix of both. Then this car suits you perfectly. This one's had a single owner. And he's local. Full service history. Just a touch up on the front bumper. Nothing else wrong. Take a look first. What do you think of it? You're the store manager. Huh, figured it out, huh? That sales guy wouldn't dare say you play cards. Liang Zhenhai. Gu Chenzhou. All right, you can take it for a test drive. Boss, could this guy just be here to mess around? No, watch closely. A newbie sits in and touches the logo first. He adjusts the seat first, grips the wheel. That means he actually knows cars. No need to look further. I'll take this one. No way, that fast. Didn't he say he was just browsing? Sure, I'll start the paperwork right away. The margin on this car isn't high. I'll be straight with you. We'll go at this price. Deal done. Mr. Gu, you're decisive. When can I pick up the car? Soon. I'll start the paperwork immediately. Would you like a delivery ceremony, Mr. Gu? Banner, photos, flowers. No need. Really, none of that. Once the paperwork's done, I'll just drive it off. Huh, all right. Skip the showy stuff. You're lucky. It's a great car. But a car can't just sit on the street forever. I need a parking spot. And a place that's actually worth living in. Time to give up that short-term rental. Mr. Gu, may I have your ID? I'll verify your bank statements too. This account history. So clean you can't find a single flaw. Over 7 million in cash, sitting quietly. Every source crystal clear. A young man just turned 28. Holding this much clean cash. The loan side is no problem at all. Your qualifications are excellent. We'll go through the internal fast track. It'll be much quicker. Down payment at the minimum, 20%. Then I'll leave it to you. No trouble at all. Mr. Shin already gave us a heads up. I'll personally track the disbursement. I'll follow up on the approval and funding. Just keep your phone on, Mr. Gu. If any signatures are needed, I'll notify you in advance. We won't delay anything. Good, understood. Have a seat. That car you drove yesterday, nice condition. Just finished the paperwork yesterday. I didn't see you driving it when you came to view the place. What does your family actually do? Just bought it used. Mainly wanted the sound insulation. Comfortable ride. Huh, you say that so casually, but outsiders won't buy it. A car's meant to be driven. If I really wanted to show off. A Continental isn't even flashy for River City. That's a fair point. His vibe isn't the type to rev a sports car through the streets. What kind of family raises someone like this? It's got nothing to do with family. I just want to spend money wisely. So you finance the house with careful calculation, but pay cash for a Bentley? I need to keep enough cash on hand. There are other things to move on afterward. The car's nothing. But you don't box yourself in, just for the title of paying in full. I've seen plenty of rich kids, but he's completely different. Speaks with maturity. Acts with precision. Selling this house to you. I actually feel more at ease now. Afraid I'll take it and ruin the place. A little. I lived here for years. I've got feelings for it. It's not just about who can pay. If yesterday you'd walked in and first asked how much my wall scrolls were worth, or today parked that Bentley at the front door and honked to make sure I noticed, I probably wouldn't have signed today. We've talked houses both times. Let me introduce myself, Shen Wanshan, Chairman of the River City Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Shun. Just call me Uncle Shun. River City isn't big. You'll be working here from now on. If you ever run into real trouble, no need to go the long way around. Thank you, Uncle Shun. I've met plenty of young men. His attitude is the rare part. Which hotel did you work at before? A hotel in the capital. I was a VIP client manager. Came to River City for a fresh start. I report to Yunding International Hotel next month. Position, night security. Out of the capital's hotel circle. 28 years old with millions for a down payment. Driving a Continental to work night security at Yunding. This is no ordinary job hunt. Either he's got his eye on the hotel itself. Working in River City from now on, you're practically a local. If you run into trouble at Yunding, inside or out, as long as it's not too far out of line, you can come to me. Good. If something does come up, I won't stand on ceremony. All right. For the loan disbursement and delivery, I'll have the bank connect with you. If you hit a rough patch later, call my private line directly. Money's less, but the house is there, the car is there. The foundation of life is set. What truly makes you uneasy is never the shrinking number in your account. It's money that hasn't been turned into something useful. But I can't drag my feet now. Making quick money has to move to the top of the list. Finally got the news. The big picture lines up. I never wanted some mystical ability to predict everything. I want high certainty. Going through this again. I won't touch money on emotion. First time doing this. Pretty much. This isn't stocks. And it's not a place for thrills. If you bet the wrong direction, you lose just as fast. I understand the risk. What are you planning to trade? Crude oil. Crude's been hot lately, true. But precisely because it's hot, the swings are bigger. If you really go for it, don't go heavy on position. Yeah, I know. After the house payment, taxes, and a 2 million emergency reserve, I've only got about 600K actually available. I can't stake all of it. The real max for margin is just over 400K. Going beyond that isn't courage. It's stupidity. If I push this round bigger, maybe I can get enough to buy the first batch of claims before Yunding Hotel blows up. But heavy position might walk the same dead end as last life. If the market really follows my memory. After this round, I'll have a seat at the table. When Yunding's cash chain snaps, no. This is the exact scent that past self knew so well. Always trying to get it all at once. Treating a gamble as an excuse to ignore risk. But that's not how opportunity works. Now when I face money, I think about structure first. Secure the foundation. Then let the profits grow on their own. Getting big isn't the skill. Surviving and actually cashing out, that's the skill. Mr. Gu, are you playing this wave recently? Watch your risk control. Thanks, Manager Liu. 39 million to settle the Jinyuan loan. Set aside 15 million to establish Yinzhou capital. Keep 8 million in cash buffer. Not because I'm bolder than anyone, but because I finally stopped treating money like a costume. This time, the money was built by me, transaction by transaction, on my own rhythm. House done, car done. Cash reserves are thick again. Money finally feels like a foundation. The rest, we'll see how to build on it. The thicker the money, the steadier you should be. Parking spot secured. House secured too. Now this feels like truly landing on solid ground. Tomorrow, contact Uncle Shun to settle the Jinyuan balance. Day after, buy 2 low-key outfits and staff dorm supplies. This time, properly put on the security uniform for the night shift. First hide at the very bottom of Yunding. Then wait for its real crisis to surface. Uncle Shun, it's me. Yeah, go ahead. About the loan. Could you help me contact Manager Lu? I plan to pay off the remaining balance in one go. Settle it early. The funds have arrived. If we can settle it, no point dragging it out. The interest isn't low. No reason to hand it to the bank for nothing. If settling early. I'll first verify the account and funding source. The mortgage release will follow along. Good, understood. Future settlement account. The crude oil movements this period. In just a few weeks, 39 million. Can cover the remaining loan of over 16 million. Can be fully settled today. The early settlement certificate. I'll handle the mortgage release. Won't delay anything. Appreciate it. Of course, I'll follow up on the paperwork. You two rest easy. Try it. This taste reminds me of the alley entrance back in childhood. The old man next door brewing high-quality tea. A big handful of tea leaves stuffed in a ceramic jar, strong flavor. Too bad it's long been discontinued. Not to your taste? Isn't it about the same as what I had in the capital? Uncle Shun, this tea isn't easy to get, is it? Tea you can't even buy on the open market. And he just says it's about the same as what he had back home. Not a hint of showing off. This kid's background is far beyond what I imagined. Yeah, it's really hard to come by now. As long as you like it. At his level. A lot of things aren't rare anymore. They're just everyday. You paid off that balance pretty quickly. Family elders approve the funds? No. Then how? There's been some opportunity in the market lately. Did a bit of trading on my own, made some money. Good, you've got judgment and ability. Rare at your age. Uncle Shun, no need to see me off, I'll head out. For the mortgage release. Please coordinate with Manager Lu on that. Good, understood. Old Shin, what's up? Tinghua, don't say I don't look out for you. What? Trying to hand me calligraphy exhibition tickets again. Not tickets. Among the new hires at Yunding International Hotel, there's an unusual security guard. Don't rush to investigate him. Night shift security. Worth a personal call from you. His joining. Yunding might not be about the paycheck. President Zhou, the moment 3 suppliers' claims hit the market, anonymous accounts started inquiring simultaneously. Don't rush to raise the price. First, have the banks tighten their credit limits. Then get the suppliers to switch to cash-on-delivery terms. That way, Yunding will hit a cash gap ahead of schedule. What I want is for him to choke early. As for that anonymous buyer, find out who's funding him. The old me would have looked down on a place like this. But now, it's completely different. Time to buy some comfortable, durable clothes. Sir, would you like me to make some recommendations? No thanks, I'll just look around first. Of course. Sir. Our brand specializes in top-tier fabrics and fully handcrafted custom stitching. The pieces in your hand don't come cheap. So, I just want to remind you. If you're only browsing, please leave. I'm not used to being served by rookies. Get Evan out here. You mean Manager Evan? Yes, I know him. He actually knows Manager Evan. One moment, please. Okay. Hello, I'm Evan, manager of the River City store. I heard you were looking for me. Yes, my surname is Gu. This season's fabric reservations were already locked in for VIP clients, weren't they? And that hidden code on the hand-stitched thread. You can't see it on regular garments. The finishing stitches inside leave the workshop's mark. That order from the Nani workshop. Isn't there still a Skip the Line channel this year? How does he know all this? Apologies, Mr. Gu. Our sales associate was out of line just now. Clear out the fitting room. And bring out the new arrivals from today. Yes, sir. Try the sizes and combinations. I'll personally assist you. I'll give you the highest VIP discount within my store authority. Good, that's settled. The old me would have looked down on this kind of spending. Big money for something you can't see the value in. Always felt like a waste. Now I think it's genuinely worth it. My judgment was right. People with real class never look at logos when buying clothes. They only look at feel and cut. Mr. Gu. Your selections total just over 300,000. One moment, please. Mr. Gu, this is an in-store gift from us. Not available for public sale. I remember this. In my past life, a year from now, After being endorsed by an international celebrity, the price would be driven all the way up to 10 million. This is a genuine steal. Mr. Gu, here's my card. If you ever need anything in the future, you can reach me directly. Good, understood. House bought, car picked up. Quick money earned. The foundation of life is basically laid. Everything that needs preparing is done. Tomorrow is the day to officially check in at the hotel. All new employees from every department, please report to the designated location for check-in. Hello, here for check-in. Ah, are you Gu Chenzhou? That's right. I've seen plenty of good-looking new hires, but this one's aura is something else. Sign here. Let me have your offer letter. Good, understood. You're in room 804, staff dormitory building 8. Thanks. Hey, new guy? I'm the HR specialist in charge of your new hire group. If you have questions, you can ask me anytime. Want to add me on WeChat? Thanks, but not convenient right now. Okay, well, get to it then. Thanks. Gone is that urge to show off. Gone is the forced maturity. The feeling now is just simply coming back to work. Just coming back to work, that's all. Starting over from the most ordinary position. I actually understand life better than in my past life. This life, I won't repeat the same mistakes. Over the past month or so, buying a house, a car, trading crude oil. Every step has been steady. Things are getting better and better. But will the ones walking through that door still be the same familiar colleagues from my past life, even if it is them? Starting over again. Will things between us be the same? Came back from the dead and pulled off something huge. And here I am, sitting here, nervous about who's going to walk through that door. Whoever comes in, it's all the same. If we get along, we get along. If not, keep our distance. This life, I no longer need any client, or fancy watch or liquor brand to gild myself. Security guard uniform or not, old bunk bed or not. As long as I stand firm, nothing I wear is shameful. Oh man. Hey. Damn, I'm exhausted. Oh my god. Bro, you got here early. Wipe yourself off first. Thanks, man. Man, I hauled all 100 pounds of luggage up here myself. Almost killed me. Oh right, I never asked. Where are you from? The capital. Whoa, straight from Beijing. That's pretty impressive. No wonder your Mandarin is so proper. You can tell that from my accent? What kind of crappy hotel is this? Even the elevator breaks down. I pay tens of millions in taxes a year, and my son stays in a place like this. This desk is old too. The edges are all worn down. Can't your hotel afford new ones? I'll call the hotel's logistics department later and donate a batch of new ones. Any AC? This AC is ancient. Put the blanket over there. Push the suitcase further in. Don't crush that bag of snacks. Yeah, smooth out the mattress a bit more. My son can't sleep on a hard bed. Dad, that's enough. That's plenty. There are other people here. What's wrong with me saying a few things? My son came to Yunding for grassroots experience. I can't even say a word? It's not that you can't say anything. Just keep your voice down. Keep my voice down. This is just how loud I am. Same as in my past life. Old man Sheen and little Sheen. Dad, seriously, stop. All employee dorms are like this. Here, take this. My Chin Yao has never suffered a day in his life. Hope you brothers will look out for him. Oh, my uncle. No, you don't have to. Take it, it's nothing. If anything comes up, just say the word. In this little corner of River City, your uncle's word still carries some weight. All right, got it. Thanks, uncle, thanks. Thank you, uncle. Sharing the same employee dorm. Looking out for each other is only natural. Call me if you need anything. Or if your living expenses run short. Don't shortchange yourself, got it? Got it. Sorry you had to see that. I'm Chin Yao. Local to River City. Luo Daong, from the Northeast. We'll be sharing this dorm from now on. Take care of each other. Luo Daong's here. Qin Yao's here too. Plus that empty spot by the window. Room 804, same 4 people as last life. Qin Yao, your dad was intense just now. That's just how he is, quick with his mouth. Still, pretty intimidating. Hey, that watch is nice. How much was it? Around 70,000. Holy crap. 70 grand for a watch. That's enough to buy a used car back home. It's not that big a deal. Come on, try some of our local specialty. My mom packed it, it's delicious. No, I'm good. Take it, don't be shy. We're dorm mates, no need for formality. I already took your cigarettes. So I gotta return the favor with my sausage. Just one bite, one bite. Alright, see, I wasn't lying, was I? Huh, not bad. What do you mean not bad? This is damn good. If you like it. I'll have my mom send more. Don't be shy about it. I'm not being shy. Once the closed security training ends, we've got to go out and have a couple of proper meals. Make up for all the sweat we lost these past weeks. Don't eat anything too greasy for the first meal after training. After all those days in the sun, let your stomach ease back in for a couple days. If you guys really want to eat somewhere good, there's a private kitchen by the river called Jiangnan. Hard to get a reservation normally, without a regular to bring you in. You might not even get past the door. My dad's brought people there a few times. The ingredients and the chef are decent. Their scallion braised sea cucumber and wine fermented crab are pretty good. But those aren't the best dishes there now. The real standout is their clear soup mandarin fish. Back when Chef Zhu was still there, the heat was gentle. The broth was clean. And the fish was firm. Now they've changed chefs. The ingredients are still top-notch, but the heat feels forced. Too eager to layer flavors. And in the process, loses the essence. No way. That kind of review isn't something you'd find from searching online ratings. So tell me, which place near the hotel would suit a broke employee like me? That clay pot place on the back street. Huh, I'll remember that. Hello, I'm Pei Jinyan, from Hebei. The looks you bought with money aren't worth a thing. Hey, you're here, bro. I'm Luo Daong, from the northeast. Gu Chenzhou. I've got some food here, want some? Thanks. I won't sit. It tastes great. Right? I told you it was good. This one's good too. Nice and rich. Oh, you can really taste that? Pei Jinyan is hiding even deeper than in the last life. Let's go, everyone's here. Is that Hojia clay pot place you mentioned this afternoon any good? It's good. Then what are we waiting for? I'm about to starve to death. The back street's a bit rough around the edges. Rough or not, we still gotta eat. Did you grab a number? No, then we wait. There are 42 tables ahead of us, at least 2 hours. 42 tables? Boss, you might as well tell me where I can lie down comfortably. No need to waste time here. There's a Western restaurant 2 kilometers away. I'm a member. No waiting. I'm local, so I'll treat. Consider it a welcome dinner. Maybe we should pass. Having you treat us to something that expensive on the first night doesn't feel right. It's just one meal. It's still money. Don't treat us. What do you mean by that? I mean we shouldn't set the wrong precedent on the first meal. We're going to be living under the same roof for a long time. Small amounts of money are the quickest way to blur boundaries. Anyone can treat us to a meal in the future. But for this first one, we should split it. I agree, splitting is best. No burden, no need to remember. Right, I think that's safer too. Can't make someone spend money right after meeting. Fine, whatever. Split it then. So what do we do now? Split or not, we still need food, right? My stomach's been screaming at me for a while now. Follow me. This line's not moving. There's another place inside. Boss, forget the menu. Just bring us 2 plates of meat first. Hurry, I'm literally starving. Damn, that's good, that's really good. This is better than my mom's cooking. Haha. The flavor really is good. Not that heavy-handed stuff that's just drowning in seasoning. It's precise heat and real wok energy. You can read a lot about people from how they eat. Someone with modest means grabs at food when hungry enough. Someone with a bit of money tends to get all awkward and conflicted in places like this. But Gu Chenzhou is neither. Elegant in every move. His manner really doesn't seem like someone from an ordinary family. I'm alive again. I swear I just saw my great-grandma waving at me from up ahead. So you guys working at the hotel? What are your plans for the next few years? I'll go first. My family's got no grand plans for me. My goal is pretty simple. Don't fail any classes, don't starve, and maybe find a partner. If I can't find one, at least lose 20 pounds before I quit. Huh, that's about as down-to-earth as it gets. Of course, the people's wishes have always been simple and honest. What about you, young Master Chin? I'm here as a management trainee, mainly to build up my resume and see how the grassroots actually runs. Plus, following the family's lead, getting closer to the more core circles. Like yesterday, my dad came to see me and mentioned he's been pulling strings at the International Mall, trying to get me a top-tier, limited edition luxury watch. You might not know this, but those top luxury brands have deep waters. It's not just about having money. What's in the display cases is just mass-produced stuff nobody wants. The real good pieces. My dad said you have to buy at least 500K worth of other stuff first, just to qualify for the waiting list. I have to buy 500K of junk just to get a watch. 500K, man. That's enough to buy an apartment back in my hometown. That rule is insane. That so-called regional director hinting at 500K in add-ons is probably just trying to clear their year-end dead stock. Truly scarce models don't need to sit in a storefront to draw people in, and their resale value has already collapsed. If your family really drops 500K on a pile of junk, all you'll get in the end is a stripped-down factory knockoff, and the sales rep will just treat you as a sucker for their quota. Who cares about resale value? Is any of that as good as this plate of twice-cooked pork? Actually, just 2 weeks ago, my mom received that brand's internal apology letter. Damn, Chairman Zhuang's habit is acting up again. That's enough. Let's get the bill, boss. 30 each, transfer to me on WeChat. Here, sending it now. $30 is nothing. Got it. Hey, what do you think tomorrow's group meeting will be like? Will the HR head be a hard ass? God, I hope it's not some ice queen. The fish took the bait. Old Gu, what are you looking at? Smiling like you're in love. Nothing. Just found someone. Wait, don't tell me you actually added that Lindsay from orientation. It's only the first day on the job. You're already dating on day one? Can you leave some hope for the single guys in room 804? Can you think about anything besides dating? Casually dropping insider knowledge about luxury watch movements being downgraded. Found someone. The fog around this Gu Chenzhou just keeps getting thicker. Old Gu, be straight with us. Did you or didn't you add that HR girl last night? If you're really together, you gotta treat us to a meal at the dorms. Nothing that would make Gu Chenzhou look that relaxed is some hotel campus romance. Everyone, quiet down. We'll start with self-introductions. Hi everyone, I'm Luo Daong, from the Northeast. My flaws are obvious. Slow runner, and my brain's a half-beat slow sometimes. Anyone needs a water jug moved? Come find me. Guaranteed, no questions asked. Xin Yao local. Family runs a small business. If anyone needs help with anything around town, come to me anytime. Gu Chenzhou, from the capital. Hope we all get along. Next, anyone interested in running for team leader can nominate themselves. All English offshore markets. Real-time commodity prices. This isn't about not competing. It's being on a completely different plane. Who the hell is he? Can't waste the afternoon. Internet cafe, mall, electronics market, pick one. The new employee life officially begins now. Let me show you around. I know this city well. Old Gu, you coming? You guys go ahead. I have plans this afternoon. Plans. A buyer just snapped up 2 of the hardest supply chain debt claims at 3 points above our price. Give him the worst debt. Let him take it first. Once Yunding's credit gets cut off, his claims will actually become leverage. And when that happens, we'll see if he's earned a seat at the table. Should we keep tracing the source of the funds? Trace it. But don't just look at directors and shareholders. Someone who can read this sheet ahead of time might be in the most unremarkable corner of the hotel. Wrong private room. He looks at most 24 or 25. Still carries that plain air of a hotel employee. If I may ask, are you here on behalf of an elder in your family, or for some boss? Neither. Sit down and talk, he informed. No need to guess who sent me. There's no one else. The person who emailed you last night, that was me. What? I've looked into you. At your last firm, you led the team shorting overseas commodity markets. Your direction was right. But your boss quietly dipped into the capital pool to plug a hole. Margin ran short. And you got liquidated. In the end, the boss walked away clean. You were thrown out to take the fall. Your reputation was destroyed, blacklisted by every major firm in the industry, and buried under debts you can never repay. Right now, you're a dead man, worse off than a retail trader. Who the hell are you? Who I am doesn't matter. I've read your report. The logic is sharp. Your instincts for capital sentiment haven't dulled. No one dares to hire you. But I have a pool of capital, and I need a clean, decisive trader. I came here today to give you that chance. The fact that you dug this deep into me, sir. Not a colleague. The fact that you dug this deep into me, I respect that. Maybe your family does have serious connections and gave you some pocket money to play with. But I can't take this. I've already died once. I can't afford to lose, and I'm not about to use your allowance to satisfy your curiosity. If you really want to play trading, go find some account manager at a brokerage who'll indulge you. Sorry for the intrusion. 15 million. 15 million. This isn't pocket money for some rich kid to play house with. This is real capital. Enough to make waves in any market. Enough to seed a standard private fund and build a solid position. What exactly are you trying to do? This crude oil report. You played it too conservative. You used to be decisive. Now you're trading in fear. Crude isn't a single variable play right now. Geopolitics is too strong, and the news flow is messy. Sentiment-driven and hedge-driven capital are alternating hits. Volatility will be extreme. Being conservative at this stage, a drawdown could kill you. My plan isn't about earning less. It's about survival. That logic isn't wrong. But your problem isn't survival. You've treated the one stretch where you should have gone all in with a survival mindset. This Middle East situation, the real driver isn't supply-side cuts. It's external capital fleeing to safety, and the major players' coordinated short squeeze. The volatility over the past few days, it wasn't uncertainty. It was the big money shaking out retail followers. Every sharp breakdown. Support at the bottom held firm. In your report, you flagged those pullbacks as risk and recommended cutting positions. But in reality, those were the best leverage points. When foreign media starts singing in unison, amplifying risk contagion, that's when the real rally begins. That move will be fast. No chance for outside capital to get on board by the time everyone catches on and starts chasing. That's when you close and take profit. Your mind is still stuck in the shadow of patching holes for your old employer. All you see is drawdown. You can't see the trend. Look for yourself. All long crude positions. First entry, cautious test size. Second ad, perfectly timed, at the lowest point of the bounce and retest, then scaled out in tranches. The rhythm is like a precision machine. Impossible. How is this possible? A few $100,000 in seed capital, rolled to nearly 40 million in a few weeks. A net growth curve like that, near miraculous. Even at my peak, with a full team, I couldn't have done it. Luck. Just luck. This is your work? The technical dominance is already established. Now I need to give him a plausible backstory. Make him fully committed. My surname is Gu. I'm from the capital. Currently working at Yunding International Hotel. Night Security, Unit 1. That's an ultra-low-key luxury brand. Only someone from a truly deep-rooted family, completely beyond material concerns, would wear it as an unremarkable, everyday outfit. Young Master Gu. Just call me Mr. Gu. Yes, Mr. Gu. Going forward, on the capital side, I'll set the overall direction and hand it to you. The specific entry and exit points, and position structuring. You have full authority. I won't interfere with your trading details if I haven't given explicit instructions during the gaps. You operate based on your own read of the market. One more rule. I have regular training to attend, unless it's urgent. Don't contact me casually. I trust your professional judgment for work matters. Compile your progress weekly and report by email. Understood, Mr. Gu. Take out your phone. Let's add each other on WeChat. Oh. Go buy yourself some decent clothes. Have a proper meal somewhere. Rest for a couple of days. My people don't go out looking shabby. After you rest, register a new investment company. All the tedious paperwork, the office, the shell, entirely yours to handle. I won't appear in public, nor will my name be on it. The card has the startup capital. Once the company is formed, I'll give you 10% equity. You'll be the general manager. The company's first move isn't stock trading. I want you, without alerting management, to buy back Yunding's most dangerous and cheapest debt claims, one by one. You're giving 15 million to someone who blew up an account. At minimum, you should restrict my trading authority. Restriction isn't about distrust. It's that no one should decide the fate of all capital, alone in their worst emotional state, including me. What if my judgment conflicts with your memory? Convince me with data. You're the traitor, not a machine executing my answers. Aren't you afraid the team will leave once they get their options? Real talent will eventually have choices, rather than locking them in with contracts. Let them see what they gain by staying. Don't worry, I'll sharpen this blade to its finest for you. If you win this battle, that 10% will be worth far more than you can imagine. Hey. I'm dying here. Just got it from the staff alley behind the hotel. Already cut. Eat it while it's cold. Damn, Brother Zhou. You're a living bodhisattva sent from heaven. Back to life. This watermelon just saved my sorry life. Hey, Qinyao, didn't your dad say yesterday he'd replace the AC units for this whole floor? It's been a whole day. Why hasn't hotel engineering made a move? If they don't, this northeastern body of mine is going to give out in River City. Should be soon. Big hotel groups have lots of procedures. Engineering's probably still in approval. Let me step out and make a call to check on it. Hey, Qinyao, short on cash? No, Dad, I'm fine. Yesterday at the dorm, you said you'd replace the AC for the whole floor. What happened to that? My roommate's asking me right to my face. Oh, hotel engineering checked and said, the wiring in your old building is severely degraded. It can't handle the load for the whole floor. To replace them, they'd have to cut power and rewire. That's too big a job. Hotel management turned me down. Can't do it. I already bragged to my roommates. Where am I supposed to put my face? Dad, think of something. I can't go back and tell them you were bluffing. All right, fine. Can't do the whole floor. I'll send you some money. Hire an outside crew. Quietly install a wall unit in 804. A single unit. The wiring can handle it. Go buy a decent one yourself. Keep the rest as spending money. Young Master Qin, how'd it go? The wiring in our building is outdated, but my family put pressure on engineering. They specially approved a wall unit for 804. Really approved? Approved, yes. But the paperwork still takes a bit. I'll push them. Get them to send someone over directly. 20 grand just gone like that. But at least the face is saved. 804, right? Rush order. God, I'm alive again. Young Master Qin, you're the man. In River City. Young Master Qin's word is law. Wait, Qinyao. If hotel engineering approved it, why is the worker wearing an outside appliance store uniform? With no hotel badge? And it's this late. Would engineering really be working overtime to deliver AC? Well, hotel purchases go through outside contractors anyway. A rush order through the hotel warehouse would never make it in time. It's probably hotel engineering sending someone directly. They expedited the order to the external partner locations. Getting a partner to send someone with a machine this late. Only young Master Qin's family has that kind of pull. Right. It's the outsourced partner. The hotel engineering department specifically requested rush service. So that's how it is. Gotta hand it to young Master Qin's family. That's real face. If it weren't for Pei Jinyan's one line, I'd have lost all face today. All that posturing before seems ridiculous now. All right, we've got AC now. Everyone go wash up and get some sleep. Early tomorrow morning. We're back at the hotel logistics training ground, standing at attention in the sun. Don't move. Who told you to move? Standing at attention means staying absolutely still. Even if a mosquito lands on your nose, you grit your teeth and bear it. Third row, second from the left. The one putting sunscreen on your face. Step out of line. So delicate with your movements. You think this is a stroll through your backyard, still putting on sunscreen. Want me to bring you a beach umbrella and slice you some watermelon too, huh? What are you laughing at? The one who laughed just now. You step out too. You think that's funny, do you? Reporting, no, security instructor, it's not funny. Oomph. Got a loud voice though. Soldier material. Ha. At this time in my past life, all I could think about was how to maintain my rich kid image. Thought sweating and smelling bad was beneath me. Day 3 of the closed security training. I paid for a fake medical excuse. Sat in the hotel courtyard shade, drinking iced drinks, watching others suffer, and felt smug about how clever I was. But now no AC, no cold drinks, no probing or scheming over dinner tables. No need to put on airs to please anyone. Just gravity. Just sweat. Just this purest form of physical exhaustion. These days of nothing but sweat, commands, and footsteps feel more grounded than all the glitz of my past life. Everyone. 15-minute break, right here. Yes. Woohoo. Good. Lately I've been busy buying property, cars, and trading overseas. The pace was so fast I couldn't catch my breath. With my past life physical condition, that level of sun exposure just now should have had me seeing stars. But now I just broke a sweat. Heart rate settled in no time. I even feel like my body still has endless energy stored up. Everything is there, no gaps, no blur. All my memories are like a super database, searchable in milliseconds, anytime. This is the real trump card heaven gave me for this second life. Not just knowing future events, but a brain that never forgets, with terrifying logical processing power. With this, directing He Yun Feng through the financial wars ahead, building a capital and industrial empire, no more weak points. Every information gap will be the sharpest blade in my hand. Brother Zhou, look, an absolute stunner. That's gotta be the goddess of the brand department. Look at that presence, those legs, that face. Oh my god. I declare this job at Yunding was worth it. In my past life, full of vanity, I thought if I could win her over, my rich kid status would be stamped in steel. That mud of inferiority mixed with vanity tormented me for a long time. Living this second life, I no longer need to cling to anyone to prove my worth. The house at Jinyuan, the Continental GT in the garage, the rebuilt cash flow, and a life order that's entirely my own. No need to look up. No need to fawn. The light here at Wanxing is decent. Let's try a few wide shots first. No good. Too obviously posed. Too natural. That lazy, detached quality coming from deep inside carries a tension that doesn't belong at this age. Thanks. Careful, Senior Sue. If the original camera cap breaks, it's hard to replace. You know me. How do you know my surname is Sue? If fate allows, I'll tell you another time. The first batch of Yunding debt claims has been settled. The anonymous buyer left no affiliated company info, meaning they knew we'd check. Our people found someone's been frequently pulling Yunding's supplier payment terms and garage access records. Someone who really wants to take Yunding won't just sit in an office waiting for data. They'll go in first. See who's lying. Who might flip. Rescreen the backgrounds of this batch of new hires. Who exactly is this person? Why on earth does he know me? Wanxing, is that new hire feature layout done yet? Oh ho. Staring that long. Our brand PR department's Ice Queen, finally coming around. Wanting to fall in love. Not really wanting to fall in love. Just find that person quite interesting. Guys, I feel like I've wasted my whole 20-something years. That Senior Sue on the training ground in the white shirt with the DSLR, she's incredible. I declare my spring has officially begun. What do you say? Which department is that female photographer from anyway? I really want a passionate romance. Drop that idea right now. The aura that Senior carries, without money and background piled up since childhood, it can't be cultivated. What? Ordinary people can't even dream now. Dreaming's fine. Chasing her? No chance. I got hired at Yunding. My dad just rewarded me with a Porsche 718. If I could win over this senior, I'd give her the car as a gift, no question. Su Wanxing, brand PR, photography, and planning. Knowing a name isn't a skill. Anyone can ask around for that. When it really comes down to spending power, what do you have to compete with me? A car worth 7 or 800,000. And you think you can chase the Su family's only daughter? Utterly clueless. He recognized Su Wanxing, that ease of not even putting the Su family in his sights. What kind of background does he have? I'm going out to buy some things. These cheap rubber soles are thin as cardboard. If I keep stomping on these for another 10+ days, my feet will be covered in blisters. The only way to deal with this is that ultimate weapon. Extra long overnight. Cotton soft, breathable. No side leaks, no fragrance. A good-looking, fresh-faced young guy. Buying this much of that stuff. Is he buying it for his girlfriend? Or does he have some special hobby? I just bought some little gear from the supermarket. The secret trick to surviving closed security training without wrecking your feet. Insider knowledge. Guaranteed your feet won't suffer on tomorrow's march. 2 pairs each, split them up. That's about right. Haha. Brother Chenzhou, did you go stock up at the supermarket? Or take a detour to the female staff dorms? This closed security training is tough and tiring, but no need to all switch genders to escape it. This stuff is called cotton soft cushioning. Super absorbent. Those rubber soles are thin. When the real march starts tomorrow, half a day and your soles will be blistered. Pad these in. Absorbs sweat, breathes. Soft support for the soles. Whoever uses it knows. Yeah, it's really practical. Better support and moisture absorption than regular insoles. No way, I'm not using those. This thing is way too embarrassing. What if they slip out while I'm walking? Or someone sees them? How am I supposed to show my face at Yunding after that? You guys can wear them if you want. Even if my soles blister tomorrow. Even if I wreck my feet completely. I will never use something this humiliating. Holy crap, this is that legendary cloud feel. That's incredible. Humph. SBK 0. Wait, Qinyao, didn't you say? I just wanted to try them. I wanted to see how terrible they really are. So I could properly trash talk them during today's drill. Humph, that's not what you said last night. They really are pretty bad. Barely passable as foot padding, just a little softer. Hurry up and wash up. The assembly whistle's about to blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing is a gift to humanity. Oh my god. This training load today is trying to kill us. Thank God for Brother Chow's miracle gadget. Otherwise my feet would have been finished, right there on the hotel logistics training ground. My soles are still tingling even now. Young Master Qin, where are you off to? It's late. Why not get some rest? Today's drill was exhausting. Drinks are on me. Drink up. Don't say I never look after you guys. Young Master Qi, that's generous. Nice. Ice cold. This is life-saving nectar. Thanks. Ah, that hits the spot. Humph. Qinyao, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time in my life I've learned that putting those things under your feet gives you this insane cushioning. Works better than any insole out there. Wearing them right out in the open. Just thinking about it is thrilling. Come on, Qinyao, let's go. Hit the internet cafe on the back street for a few games. This closed security training is torture. I need to go rack up some kills in the rift to recover. Otherwise, there's no way I'll survive this afternoon's physical training. He's like a helmsman in a storm, driving the bow relentlessly into that cradle of peace. Here, give that back to you. I wouldn't be caught dead carrying that thing. Per regulations. Tonight's room needs to be resecured. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. The first cold feast delivery payment will hit my account. All I need is one outlet. Run the route against the final version of the system. How low can your system bring the empty run rate? Theoretically, from 31% down to 12%. But nobody's let me run a single full route yet. Boss, 2 bottles of iced tea on my tab. Young Master Qin. Today you pick a champion that can stick to me. I'm the #1 Lee Sin in the Northeast. Today I'm carrying you through the rift like we own the place. No, how is this possible? Young Master Qi, did you kidnap a whale or something? That's a dragonblade skin. And a freaking prestige cassidon. Oh my god, mother of. Did you rob a bank to fund this account? Holy crap, every skin. Every single one. Don't make a fuss. Just topped up a little and bought them. Start the match, stop yapping. First blood. Young Master Qin, no worries. Don't take it to heart. This dump's mouse is way too sticky. Keyboard's laggy too. It's seriously messing with the microplay of a high-level player like you. That slip-up earlier was totally normal. Even Faker would feed on this setup. When you respawn, just hug the tower. Watch how I deal with this punk. Young Master Qin, stay back. I'll tank this damage. Go get him. Kick. Young Master Qin got the kill. Beautiful. Victory. Your internet fee. I've got it. Drinks are on me. I don't owe anyone anything. Thanks, young Master Qin. Ha. Everyone at ease. Attention. I hereby declare. This year's closed security training for new employees officially concluded. Finally made it through. Man, I feel like I could eat a whole cow in one sitting. Hey. Please fill out the closed security training feedback form. Senior. You're really beautiful. Thanks. Luo Dayong's crude, blunt compliment was embarrassingly tacky. Senior Su, your brand PR department has been running around with the site crew. Must be tiring, right? My family's group has done similar internal brand publications. That kind of coordination takes the most energy. If you ever need help with layout or sponsorship, coordination down the line, you could actually pull in more external resources. Senior, if the brand PR department ever needs help with an event, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Let's add each other on WeChat. Makes communication easier. Sorry, for work matters. Just follow the brand PR department's official account and leave a message. I don't add people on my personal WeChat. You still haven't told me. That day by the sink. How did you know my surname? At the new hire reception by the staff entrance on my first day, I heard some senior employees mention it. You didn't fill this section out completely. We'll need to verify the info later. Add me on WeChat. I'll send you the confirmation details later. What's going on here? That ice-cold goddess from a minute ago, who so righteously declared she doesn't add people on personal WeChat. Brother Zhou, what kind of spell did you cast? The closed security training is over. There are some things that need to begin now. To celebrate all of us in room 804, surviving the closed security training, I'm arranging something this weekend. All expenses are on me. Young Master Qin, really everything's covered? That place must be crazy expensive, right? How expensive could it be? Just taking you guys to see the world. Experience what real service is. Does that club have computers for gaming? You think that's like those cheap $5 an hour internet cafes out there? That place is a top-tier club. They have dedicated premium esports suites. As long as you've got the energy, you can game all night and nobody'll bother you. Done deal. I knew following young Master Qin never misses. From now on, if anyone says one bad word about young Master Qin, I, Luo Daong, will be the first to object. Haha. Pei Jingyan, you're coming this weekend, right? Sure. Thanks for treating. Then it's settled. Since we've decided to go, we should arrange the transportation too. Taking a cab on the weekend is too much of a hassle, and not convenient either. Luckily, my dad just bought me that Porsche 718, it just arrived. I'll just drive us there this weekend. No need to squeeze into a cab. Holy crap, a sports car? That's not a problem. I'll take Daong in the 718 and head off first. Then I'll have my family's driver bring a Mercedes S-Class over to pick you two up. Simple. 2 cars is more than enough to ride in comfort. Brother Gu, do you have a driver's license? If you do, I'll have the driver leave the keys with you. You can drive Pei Jingyan over. Perfect chance for you to get a feel for a luxury car's steering wheel. Enjoy the ride. The car's just sitting there anyway. Consider it practice. This car has been spotted in Yunding employee areas multiple times recently. The timing overlaps almost perfectly with the anonymous debt transfers. One car doesn't prove anything. Find out who had access to supplier payment terms and suddenly moved large amounts of cash. We checked all the hotel's top management. Nothing unusual. Then start with the staff. The more our opponent wants to stay hidden below, the more it shows he knows how many eyes are watching from above. It's just a used car I bought for commuting. Just for convenience. Oh, a used car. Used is fine too. But the western suburb road isn't closed for the weekend. How's the condition? If something small goes wrong on the road, it'd be a hassle. Tell you what, listen to me. Tomorrow, leave your car at the hotel. I'll have my driver bring the Mercedes S-Class over. Roomy and comfortable. Save you the trouble. No need. I'm used to driving myself. Don't bother your driver. Gu Chenzhou is picking me up tomorrow. Fine. I'll pick up the car tomorrow morning. We'll meet at the hotel staff entrance. Good. Everything checks out. Get some rest. Hey, old Gu. Yeah? Didn't you say you bought a car too? Where's yours parked? Shouldn't we head down soon? Go wait at the hotel staff entrance? It's the weekend. The hotel must be packed. Hard to get a car in, right? The car's parked nearby. No rush. Qin Yao's place is pretty far from the hotel. Where does young Master Qin live, anyway? That far. Fortune Mansion. What the hell? Fortune Mansion? River City has a neighborhood with a name that blunt? That's so tacky. That's really what it's called. When Qin Yao's father, Qin Jianya, bought the place back then, he specifically had someone check the feng shui. He liked the luck in those 4 characters. Thought living there would bring wealth and fortune. That's why he paid a premium to buy there. Ha ha ha, oh my god. Qin Yao cares so much about class and face. He'd never volunteer that tacky neighborhood name. And he definitely wouldn't spill the details about Qin Jianya's feng shui superstition when buying the place. The only explanation is Gu Chenzhou found out himself. He knows even the private matters that local rich men deliberately keep hidden. How deep does his information network go? Let's go. Breakfast first. Meet at the hotel staff entrance at 10:30. Driver, to Jingyuan. This is impressive. The data performance exceeded expectations. I invest in people who can rewrite logistics networks, not route planners who work for me. Mom, weren't you going to the neighboring province to check on operations? Why are you popping up out of nowhere? You scare me to death. I took the high-speed rail back overnight. The moment I walked in, I heard that rumbling in the garage. You're all dolled up at the crack of dawn like a preening peacock. That much gel in your hair could stop a bullet. Driving that tin can to the hotel to show off, huh? Trying to pick up girls at the hotel with that car? Mom, what are you talking about? I just drive it for commuting. What picking up girls? All right. I gave birth to you. You think I don't know the tricks you've got up your sleeve? Dating is fine. I'm not against it. But you remember this. Finding someone is fine. Just don't go for one of those twigs that falls over in a breeze. Find one with some hips. Preferably with a sturdy frame. That way, when I go to the gym to lose weight, I can drag your wife along to lift weights with me. Those skinny little girls can't even move a weight plate. What's the point? Mom, can you stop worrying about this? My taste is perfectly normal. There's no way I'd go for that type of female employee. Don't even think about it. Your mother's been in business for years. I've seen a lot. I'm very open-minded. Man or woman. As long as the temperament clicks, and you get along, that's all that matters. As long as you don't give your father a heart attack, I'll support you completely. Got it. See, this is this young master's home turf. Man, you're going all out. This convertible, this color. Oh my god. This is so cool. This is the first time in my life I've been this close to a real sports car. All right, Yu. It's just a commuter car. Once we're in, take as many pictures as you want. You bet I will. I'm taking a bunch today. Posting them online. Really blow the minds of those guys back home who've never seen anything. Miami blue metallic paint with Bordeaux red leather interior. That combination. Must have been a long wait for delivery, right? You really know your stuff. The paint and red interior alone set me back nearly 100 grand. Plus these 2 sets of 20-inch blacked out wheels. For this spec. I waited months before I could take delivery. The color suits you. This setup at the hotel. It definitely turns heads. Where's Gu Chenzhou? Why isn't he here yet? What time is it? That used commuter car of his. It didn't actually break down halfway here, did it? Can't be. Old Gu's always been reliable. It's the weekend. Probably traffic at the intersection. Want me to give him a call and hurry him up? Maybe he doesn't know the way. Or the car broke down on the road. If we keep waiting like this, by the time we get there, the reservation at the Inchi Member Center might expire. Pay Jin Yan. Why don't you stay and wait for Gu Chenzhou? If he's just stuck in traffic, tell him to drive over and meet us. If that used car of his really died on him, or he can't make it in time, call me immediately. I'll call my driver at home and have him bring the Mercedes over to pick you both up and take you to the spa. Fine, I'll wait for him here. Can't leave him stranded on the road on a weekend. We'll head off then. You and old Gu catch up quickly. This round. Finally my turn to get ahead. Haha. This car looks so elegant. A Continental GT. This is your used commuter car? Someone in the staff group already snapped a photo of the car. Just one clear shot of your face away from everyone knowing. Are you going to post it? I only trust what I see with my own eyes. You having money is real. You choosing to stay in room 804 is also real. Aren't you afraid I'm using you? Afraid. That's why I'll keep watching. But until you hurt anyone. I won't treat speculation as evidence. When Yunding really runs into trouble, I need someone who won't be swayed by car badges and rumors. Sorry I'm a bit late. No problem. The car had been sitting in the garage too long. Didn't realize the fuel was low until I left. Haven't driven it much. Forgot to fill up. Had to detour to get gas. I see. Those two went ahead. Worried the reservation would expire. This acceleration is insane. Young Master Chen, you're the man. This thing is a blast to ride in. This is nothing. The road opens up ahead. I'll give it another good push. Damn, when we get to the Inchi Member Center, we'll verify the membership card at the front desk first, then wait by the entrance for Gu Chenzhou and pay Jinyan. No problem. But one thing. When we meet up, don't make jokes about Gu Chenzhou's used car. We're all just employees. The fact that he could buy a car on his own is already impressive. Whether it's used or a cheap commuter, at least he's way ahead of most people his age. Between brothers, there's no need to make things ugly over something like this. I get it. Forget a used car. Even if he rode a beat-up e-bike, that's still better than me going on foot. Besides, old Gu's always been a solid guy. During the closed security training, he even bought us blister pads for our feet. We all shared one dorm room. We were brothers. Nothing to show off, nothing to put down. Good, as long as you know. Zhang A54321. That plate couldn't have been easy to get. Got lucky. The DMV random draw gave it to me. A plate with that many repeats from a random draw? That's rarer than getting struck by lightning. Good afternoon, sir. The main entrance area is for brief drop-offs only. Long-term parking is not permitted here. I'm a member here. I've booked your private premium package today. So I can't park here? I'm very sorry, sir. Club policy prohibits occupying the drop-off zone. Please move to the standard VIP parking area ahead and park there. Thank you for your cooperation. Hi, I booked the premium package. Phone ending in 6666. Damn, this place isn't like some public bathhouse. Membership here has 4 tiers. Gold and above gets progressively harder to get. Money alone won't do it. They also look at your standing in this city. My dad's been in the building materials business in River City for years, and he only got the invitation earlier this year. Officially became a gold member. Mr. Chen, your reservation has been confirmed. Please wait a moment. Why aren't you more impressed? This place not up to your standards? The standards are definitely high. The decor here is genuinely refined. Smells nice too. And it's dead quiet. But when it comes to scale and luxury, I've seen plenty of bathhouses like this, back home in the Northeast. Qinyao, you have no idea how legendary our bathhouse culture is up north. From the lobby to the sauna rooms, to the buffet and lounge areas. Everything is built to 5-star hotel standards, pouring money in like they're building a palace. Take Qinghe Banchuan in Fengtian, for example, one of the biggest bathhouse complexes in the country. Tens of thousands of square meters. They've got hot springs and a water park inside. Back in high school, during breaks, I'd go soak there all the time. Your place here is definitely more private and pricier. But at the end of the day, it's the same deal. Honestly, young Master Chen, more than how fancy this lobby is, or what tier your membership is, I'm more curious about the seafood. And Wagyu buffet, is it any good? Wash it for me. And do a basic interior detailing. I'll pick it up when I leave. Certainly, sir. We'll arrange everything as you requested. Top-tier wash and detailing. Enjoy your visit. You come here often? A few times. You're pretty smooth with it. Just a few times. Now that's a watertight answer. Old Gu, Pei Jinyan, over here. Haha, you two finally made it. Old Gu, what happened this morning, running late? Stopped to get gas on the way. Ran late. Hey, no worries. Young Master Chin and I just got here ourselves. The sofas here are plenty comfy. A few extra minutes sitting is no loss. Everyone's here, that's what matters. Let's go. No need to stand in the lobby. I already had the front desk set everything up. We'll head to the private suite first. Wash off this sweat. And shake off the summer heat. Once we're clean, we go straight to the seafood and beef buffet. Go all out on that round. Don't hold back on my account. When we're full and satisfied, we come back and soak in the private hot springs. If we get tired later, I'll call the therapists over for a full post-sun skin repair SPA. Tonight, we're not going back to the hotel. Shower, then Wagyu beef. And we're staying the night? Young Master Chin, you're the brother I never had. Even the staff didn't point the way. He knew exactly where to go with his eyes closed. Yet he deliberately stepped back to let Qin Yao lead. Old Gu. Who exactly are you? Pei Jinyan's suspicion finally broke through. Why would a night shift security guard know a top-tier members club better than a shareholder's son? Honored guests. This is your private suite. To ensure absolute privacy. Bathing, care, and changing are all done individually. Each of you can freshen up in your own private room. Wait, this is way too fancy. No, seriously. A bunch of guys at a bathhouse should be sitting in one big pool, bare-chested, soaking and chatting. Showing it all, right? Each of us locked in our own little glass box to wash. How's that different from showering in the staff dorms? What are you trying to do? Who wants to see all of you? You got some weird tendencies, or what? Cut the crap. That's not what I meant. I'm saying the soul of a bathhouse is the scrubbing. If everyone's locked in their own little room, then how do you get your back scrubbed? Who scrubs who? Are you supposed to reach it yourself with a brush? A relaxing bath trip, arranged by Qin Yao. Like a board meeting agenda. Young Master Chin. So when exactly do we get to the seafood and Wagyu buffet? I feel like my stomach right now could fit a whole cow. If we don't eat soon, I'm seriously going to start gnawing on my slippers. Follow the protocol. First, each goes to their own stall to shower. Wash off all that sweat from the past 2 weeks. Then we go to the private scrubbing rooms. Old Gu, you get me. 5 more minutes of Qin Yao scheduling, and I'll be eating my slippers with dipping sauce. Hot showers on an empty stomach can make you dizzy. The snacks are fine. But just 2 pieces to tide you over. How do you know they can send snacks early? Past the front desk earlier. Asked in passing. Fine, since you found out, you eat too. Nobody's playing tough on an empty stomach today. We can book the scrubbing. The private suite area should have its own individual scrubbing rooms, right? No need to do it in the public bath area in front of everyone. Yes, sir. In a bit, for all 4 of us. Arrange a professional scrubber for each. As long as there's a scrubber, I'm good. Ahem. That's what I meant earlier. The services here are fully equipped. I just didn't have time to spell it all out for you. I know. Very well, I'll call the scrubbing department right away. Please rest assured, sir. We have completely private single-person scrubbing rooms. Our staff are highly professional. You won't feel embarrassed at all. Now that makes sense. I was just thinking. A place this expensive. If you couldn't even get your back scrubbed, that money would feel wasted. President Zhou, once the supply is cut, the hotel's dining and banquets will both be affected. A lot of our staff depend on that line for their livelihoods. Follow the contract. I'll have legal send you the penalty fee. Same old story. See that? Not a single bite of cheap carbs like rice. This is how you do it. No drinks. No carbs. This Wagyu is cooked just right. Eat the Wagyu first. The fat's at its richest when it's hot. It'll get cloying once it cools. Alright, this place's a la carte system has no soul. But the ingredients are genuinely pricey, and it's genuinely satisfying to eat. Once we're full, we'll head out. Walk it off a bit. Then back to the private room for the next round, the private hot spring. You all head back to the room first. I ran into an acquaintance. I'll go say hello. Go on, go on. Hurry back, though. I just checked out that hot spring pool. It's huge. The 4 of us could play mahjong in there and still have room. Got it. This place is big. If you get lost, call me anytime. Didn't expect you to come here to unwind too. I'm not here to unwind. I'm here to confirm how much longer Yunding can hold on. Shen Wanshan set down his teacup. He'd finally confirmed it. Yunding's new night shift security guard was Gu Chenzhou. It's quite comfortable. The house is very quiet. The hotel side is just routine procedural stuff. Nothing troublesome. This man sat in this den of luxury, without his gaze wandering even once, as if he were sitting in a roadside tea house. Tens of millions in cash flow, closed with casual ease. Tea that's nearly impossible to buy on the market. And he merely said it tasted about the same as what he'd had back home. That casual ease of treating top-tier resources as everyday things. It simply can't be faked. This is definitely not the bearing an ordinary nouveau riche family could cultivate. He must have been raised in a true established family in the capital, one with real pedigree and rules, a core scion steeped in it since childhood. This kind of deep-rooted refinement, no amount of money can buy. Attendant. Mr. Shun, what do you need? This is Gu Chenzhou. He works in River City now. He'll drop by here occasionally. Go through the system in the back office and issue Gu Chen a diamond membership. Those tedious asset verifications and sponsor review procedures. Skip them entirely. Very well, Mr. Shun. Sir, I'll personally deliver the processed exclusive diamond card to your private room shortly. No need for all this trouble. Since you'll be in River City for a few years, this place is a bit far from your hotel, sure, but it's not like you should have to. Queue up and go through the process every time you come, facing this imposing presence. He didn't even change his breathing rhythm by a fraction. This is the composure of a man who's truly seen the world. Cultivating this young man. That move was absolutely right. Speak of the devil. Perfect timing, let me introduce you. An old friend of mine. He's also the general manager of your Yunding International Hotel. Good evening, General Manager. Gu Chenzhou, Night Security Unit 1. Don't just stand there, sit. Old Shun, this is the first time you've introduced a young man to me with such formality. You're not thinking of reaching your hand into our hotel, are you? Though today's young man here doesn't quite look like a fresh new hire. Oh, then what does he look like? More like a young cadre sent down by higher-ups to inspect our hotel's new employee reception work. That mouth of yours, haha Zhang ergo, after all these years. Even as general manager, you still can't be serious. In all of River City, you're the only one now who dares call me that in front of outsiders. Enough with the verbal introductions. Let's add each other on WeChat. If you ever run into real trouble at the hotel, or something hard to resolve, it'll be easier to reach him directly. Once we're connected. Don't only think of me when you're in trouble at the hotel. Don't flatter yourself. If something really comes up, I can always find someone to handle it. Uncle Shun, General Manager. My roommate is still waiting for me back at the private room. I won't interrupt your catching up. All right, go on. Have fun with your colleagues. Call if anything comes up. That move. He'd finally made it. Mr. Chung, we've made ourselves very clear. Without a proven track record, Yunding won't use our guest rooms as your experiment. Just give me 3 empty rooms for 7 days. Energy consumption will drop at least 18%. You use local control. Never uploading guest data to the cloud. Hotels fear privacy leaks above all. So all learning models run on-device in the room. The only issue is the cost is higher than standard solutions. No one's willing to hear me out. Break the cost down into a 3-year payback period and add an offline operation test report. Send it to this email. Someone will take a serious look. You're from Yunding's procurement department? Night shift security. What do you think his real background is? Whether he's the kind of background you're thinking of doesn't really matter. What matters is this friend is definitely not simple. Hey, Brother Zhou's back. Come on, come on. The water temperature in this pool is incredible. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You just ruined the hairstyle I spent ages on. Haha. Mr. Gu, sorry to disturb you. President Shin gave personal instructions earlier. This is the highest tier diamond membership credential, temporarily registered and activated for you. From now on, no reservation is needed when you visit. At any time. Just present this card. And we'll provide the highest standard of reception. Understood. Thank Uncle Shin for me. Translucent crystal material. The director personally delivered it. This card and Xin Yao's card are on completely different levels. Just how deep is it? What exactly is that transparent crystal membership card? Platinum membership requires joint recommendation from 2 existing platinum members. The net asset threshold is 500 million. As for black card membership, it requires joint recommendation from 3 black card members with a net asset floor of 1 billion in family or personal assets. And diamond membership? The diamond card is the highest privilege credential of our club. Fewer than 10 people hold one. It accepts no external applications or conditions. It can only be issued as a targeted invitation through special authorization from club senior management or a very small number of core shareholders. Every single one is non-transferable. Old Joe. Contact the Inchi Membership Center in the western suburbs of River City. Prepare asset documentation under the family name. Get a membership card here. No need to chase the highest tier. A black card will do. 1 billion in assets. At the very least, it gets me a seat, closer to Gu Chenzhou's table. Gu Chenzhou, the Pei family's wealth and connections are no weaker. I can't take it anymore. I think my heart is beating at 180 right now. My great-grandma is already waving at me from the sky. But gotta say, the esports area here is absolutely fucking awesome. That refresh rate. The feel of those mechanical keyboards. I feel like my Lee Sin from last night just got injected with a soul. This place isn't bad. If it's convenient, we can come soak in the hot springs regularly. Sure. Qin Yao the bill. Mr. Qin, hello. Your consumption today includes the premium private package, the esports suite trial fee, and additional dining. Your total comes to 58,000 yuan. Charge this. Try it again. Is your machine broken? Come on, we're in a hurry to get back to the hotel. I'm sorry, Mr. Qin. The system shows that this membership card has been frozen. Impossible. This card was fine when I came yesterday. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Try a different machine. Mr. Qin, the system does indeed show a frozen status. Per club regulations, the only ones who can freeze this gold membership card, besides top management, are the cardholder himself, Mr. Qin Jianya. I suggest you contact the cardholder directly to confirm. You call my eldest son a little bastard. Then what does that make me? You old bastard, get lost. Don't use me as your shield. Honey, I'm sorry, don't be mad. Let me explain. I really didn't mean to curse at our eldest son. I was just trying to stand up for you. Stand up for me. Oh, I have a membership. Let me handle it. Very well, sir. About what happened at the front desk. Thanks. I owe you one for this. I'll transfer the money to you later. Come on, we're roommates. The card was just issued anyway. It was no trouble. Fine, I won't be sentimental. Daeong, you take his car back to the hotel. Young Master Qin's not taking me for a ride. A ride? Screw the ride. My dad and mom were on the phone just now, going at it like they were about to tear the roof off. If I don't rush back to break it up now, everything my family owns is probably going to be smashed to pieces today. Oh my god. That's serious. You'd better get going, young Master Qin. Young Master Qin, just hold things together with your parents for now. Don't let them actually hurt each other. I'll just head back to the hotel with old Gu. Drive slow on the way. Yeah. Mr. Gu, your car is ready. Chung Yen. This is the final result you give me? No. The intel is confirmed. Proceed as planned. After the Bentley returned to the hotel, hundreds of posts appeared on the internal forum, looking for the mysterious car owner. Get in. Back to the hotel. The back seat's pretty cramped. Which one of you two takes the passenger seat? I'll take the back. I was up all night. With my build, I'll just curl up in the back and catch some sleep. The passenger seat's too bright. It'd ruin the quality of my nap. Fine, settled then. Not bad, feels pretty safe. Besides the back seat being cramped as hell, the soundproofing is seriously impressive. I slept like a baby. Honey, look at this. These people are cracking me up. Yunding's imagination is indeed far richer than I expected. It made me bust my ass playing a rich heir, only to become a clown. But this time around, I'm done pretending. And the whole hotel blows up on its own when a person stops deliberately living for others to see. Others only find you more and more untouchable. Haha. What use is Qin Yao? For core procedures like this, all the lists and processes were locked in long ago. This is just a fixed segment. That has nothing to do with me, and ends when it's over. Hello, security team. President Jiang. Shenzhou is willing to take over Yunding's maturing credit lines in one go and guarantee 3 months of wages. You just need to convince the board to accept the restructuring. What makes you think I'd accept such a humiliating deal? Capital always prices risk in advance. What truly brought Yunding to where it is today? Before tomorrow's board meeting, I'll put the real cash flow and the complete creditor list on the table. Of course, anyone who thinks supply chain IOUs can change the final controlling stake. Just before the spotlight came on, Gu Chenzhou suddenly realized this old fox intended to use him to intimidate the entire group. The anonymous creditor had already secured 3 core suppliers. If he revealed his identity, it would be enough to block our plan. So we need to call an emergency board meeting before he goes public, yet never letting anyone see the real company. This isn't showing off, it's a smokescreen. Send the offer into Yunding. Tomorrow, choose the cash, or sync together with a hotel. Oh, who's that? That's the new employee representative. He's so handsome. Dear supervisors. Dear colleagues. Good morning. I'm Gu Chenzhou. Since I joined, the topic I've heard most often is everyone discussing which rotation track they want to choose. Oh, who's that? That's the new employee representative. He's so handsome. Dear supervisors. Dear colleagues. Good morning. I'm Gu Chenzhou. Since I joined, the topic I've heard most often is everyone discussing which rotation track they want to choose. Many people think a 5-star hotel is the perfect Vanity Fair for repackaging your identity. If you fit in well enough in this circle, you're considered an outstanding person. But that's precisely the most meaningless thing of all. Better to first get your own life in order. True excellence is never about standing on others' shoulders to flaunt superiority. It's about first learning to stand firm yourself and fulfilling the responsibilities you should carry. Thank you all. Holy crap. Old Gu's got a golden tongue. That was absolutely brilliant. Not a single empty word. He even got me fired up listening. If I were pushed on stage with no warning and had to deliver that speech without stumbling once, absolutely impossible. Hey, did you notice? That male employee from the security management training group, from walking on stage to finishing, he didn't hold anything, completely off the cuff. Handling a situation like that on the spot, that takes real experience. Thank you, Mr. Gu, for that wonderful sharing. Now let's move to the next segment. I played a little trick on Gu Chenzhou today. The list of new employee representatives this time was decided by the hotel long ago, but I specifically told the supervisor in charge to deliberately not notify Gu Chenzhou in advance. He didn't even have notes. Just walked up and spoke for a few seconds. The louder the applause, the clearer Gu Chenzhou understood Jiang Tingyue's purpose. I did this just to see whether he could hold his ground when facing an unexpected situation. Clearly, he didn't disappoint me. The hotel values your resumes, professional assessments, and potential, but it equally values your judgment, expression, and sense of proportion when facing problems. Today's group new employee assembly is concluded. When you spoke, the employee section applauded. The supplier section didn't. The bank representatives only watched Jiang Tingwei the whole time. 2 people on the board took the same phone call mid-speech. Some are using your speech to steady the employees, and others are waiting for you to say one wrong word. Since he called you out on the spot, in front of thousands of people, it means this old fox knows exactly. This move may have boosted you a bit. I didn't give you a heads up before the assembly. You're not upset, are you? It's fine. I just had to think of a few extra words on the spot, as long as nothing went wrong. Ah, this kid. You've got a steady head on your shoulders. But when you were at Inchi Membership Center, you called Shin Wan Shan, Uncle Shin this, Uncle Shin that, so smoothly. Why is it when it comes to me, you won't even say one Uncle Jiang? Uncle Jiang, you're in the hotel. I'm afraid I'd be breaking the rules. Haha, privately we don't stand on those rules. That white car of yours. It caused quite a stir in the hotel today. The hotel has strict management over vehicle access. Regular staff aren't normally allowed to drive in and out of the hotel grounds. But since you have daily commuting needs, having to register and get checked at the gate every time is a hassle. I'll have a word with hotel security in a bit. We'll put your plate number straight into the system. From now on, when your car uses the staff entrance, the barrier will open automatically. I'll also reserve an internal parking spot for you in the garage. No need to trouble yourself, Uncle Jiang. That car is too flashy. It really isn't convenient. I'm planning to get something more low-key, something more ordinary. Shen Wanshan's hints. Wu Gao's composure in controlling the room, the Bentley, and this restraint right now. This is definitely a core descendant of a capital family in the capital, raised on capital and rules from childhood. All right, then it's settled. Since you want a low-key daily driver, then contact him about it. This is Supervisor Luo from the Logistics Vehicle Management Office. Thank you, Uncle Jiang. All right, I won't keep you from your rest. Consider today's matter a debt I owe you. Next time there's an event at the hotel where you need to go on stage as a representative, I promise to let you know a day in advance. Then you'd better make it 2 days, so I have more time to memorize my lines. If you ever run into something difficult to handle in the hotel, don't beat around the bush. Come straight to me. Understood. Uncle Jiang, no need to see me off. Old Shen, your eye for people hasn't dulled one bit. So you've met him? Met him. He's a talent. These suppliers have indeed been owed payments by us, but Xinheng Capital is willing to advance part of the funds on their behalf, on the condition that the debt claims are transferred to them first. In other words, they're not waiting for Yunding to run into trouble. They're actively making the problem happen early. I need to know how much of the debt he actually controls, and which directors Xinheng Capital has bought off. What if the anonymous creditors refuse to reveal their identities? Then first get Yunding's own books in order. Wow. Thanks for what happened yesterday at the Inchi Member Center. If you hadn't stepped in, I'd have lost all face. I remember this favor. Qin Yao, don't play dumb, and I don't weasel out of debts. Don't rush to refuse. It was nothing. Between brothers, no need to be so serious. I was going to just transfer you the money for the bill, but then I thought, you've even got a black card. You'd never accept a transfer. So I asked my dad, and he said transferring money is too tacky. This is the most fitting gift. No matter who sees it, anywhere in the world, there's no one who wouldn't love it. Damn, that's quite the generous gesture. Who in the world doesn't love gold? Nothing feels more solid in your hands. Absolute hard currency. All right, I'll take it. Oh, by the way, heard there's a white Bentley parked at the staff dormitory lot. The employee forum is going crazy over it. Which new employee is that bold? Quite the show they're putting on. Who else could it be? Brother Zhou's. Just a used car he bought for commuting. Just for convenience. This is AF * King used commuter car? Driving a multi-million Bentley like a beat-up bicycle. What kind of terrifying family background is that? Thought moving into the regular staff dorms was playing on easy mode. But instead, I've landed right in a den of monsters. Brother Zhou, you're famous now. People in the group chat say someone's live streaming right next to your car. In my past life, showing off, I'd have craved this kind of attention. Qin Yao, I need a favor. What favor? Tell me first. Help me drive that Bentley out of the hotel. That car is too flashy. Being stared at every day is just asking for trouble. I hate trouble. Why not ask Pei Jinyan? You should have a driver's license too, right? It's nothing really. Your rich kid identity is actually, Pei Jinyan finds it a hassle. You're a local, you know the roads. You're the best fit for this. And moving the car is only half of it. I've already ordered a new car. It needs to be registered at the DMV. All right, leave it to me. I'll wait for you at the intersection on Back Street. Going to drive a multi-million Bentley. Can't exactly show up looking sloppy. That's not being low-key. That's an insult to the car. Hey, Qin Yao. Why are you at the parking lot on a weekend? Going out to handle something? Don't tell me that white Bentley parked in there is yours. If I say it's not mine, that's wrong. Claiming a roommate's luxury car to his face is too embarrassing. If I say it is mine, that's also wrong. The moment I mention Gu Chenzhou, I'd be selling out my brother. I get it. Well, you go ahead. We're heading back. Things seem to be sliding in a direction that's not quite right. No time to overthink it. Getting the car out of the hotel is the real priority. One room's temperature control responded 4 seconds slow. I've already found the firmware issue. Per the contract, this test can be judged as not fully passing. Most entrepreneurs in the market would write those 4 seconds into the acceptable error range. But you put it on page 1, voluntarily. Yunding won't be purchasing now, and I don't have any other big clients. Are you investing in the technology? Or in some future you know about? I only know that high-end hotels will eventually value energy efficiency, privacy, and offline security all at once. As for whether you can become that biggest company, that's up to you to fix every flaw yourself. You work as a security guard at the hotel, yet you've already invested in logistics and room technology. Do you see this place as a job? Or as a map of future industries? Both. What you see on the night shift. The people sitting in the boardroom during the day might not necessarily see it, compared to the 718, which is always trying to stimulate your nerves with noise. This is a creation from two completely opposite extremes. This feeling of being the center of attention from the entire hotel staff. This oppressive force of being at the absolute social center. It does feel good, but no matter how high I'm standing right now, this platform beneath my feet isn't mine. Good thing no one's blatantly live streaming. Things haven't spiraled completely out of control yet. Sorry for the wait. No worries, I just came out a moment ago. When did you buy that new car of yours? Just this morning, I felt the Bentley was too flashy and troublesome. Just bought it. In no time at all, a new car was already on the ground, ready for plates. The speed and decisiveness with which he handles life's annoyances. It's unsettlingly fast. Parking the Bentley at the staff dormitory was already a serious deviation from my original intention in this second life. I need a new car suited for daily use, suited for the hotel grounds. A car too cheap feels like a downgrade. Regular luxury brands aren't understated enough. Top-tier supercars would just repeat the disaster. What I need isn't a label that looks expensive. It's a tool that can perfectly match the rhythm of my current life. Uncle Shun, I want to change cars. What kind do you want? Low-key, comfortable to drive, comfortable to sit in. All right, I'll arrange it. Just show up at the DMV in an hour. Leave the rest to me. Thinks the Bentley is too flashy. Probably just downgrading to a fully loaded BMW for commuting. Today, not only did I drive the eye-catching Bentley out of the hotel, I was also deeply involved in the car swapping process. In front of Gu Chenzhou. I'm finally no longer that naive young master, but someone who can actually get things done. So it seems. Yesterday's incident at the Inchi Member Center actually pushed our relationship forward by a huge step. Please. Mr. Gu, hello. I'm President Shin's assistant. Just call me Offing. As the president instructed, this car looks ordinary enough. Parked in the hotel complex, it won't draw any attention. Very low-key. The whole car has top-tier double-layer soundproofing. It drives absolutely smooth and quiet. I'll transfer the payment to Shun Shu's account later. Just tell Uncle Shin the truth. Understood. I'll relay that to the president. Please drive that white car back to the Jinghua garden garage. Just give the keys to the property manager. Got it. This thing costs 2.35 million. This is his daily ride. Replacing that supercar. Sir, please hand me the car keys. You switched to a joint venture business car worth a few hundred grand. Forgot that the current Qin Yao doesn't recognize this top-trim car. This is a godsend, the perfect disguise. Letters under the luxury badge. This is the Emperor edition of imported luxury cars. Luxury Car Pro Max. Stop arguing, go handle the paperwork first. Gu Chenzhou's taste. A few $100,000 BMA beats this any day. The car Gu Chenzhou bought may be a top-trim luxury car with questionable taste. But the power behind him is definitely strong. Qin Yao, you pick for me. Oh, just one requirement. Don't pick a plate with 6 or 8 in it. The more low-key and ordinary, the better. Old Gu, you're being paranoid. This is a 10-option random mechanism. You can only press start and stop once. Deliberately trying to get a lucky 6 or 8 plate has a lower probability than winning the lottery. Most of them are junk numbers anyway. Don't worry, I can pick you one with my eyes closed. A plate so ordinary you'd never notice it. Watch this. My mind went completely blank. Didn't I specifically emphasize that earlier? The system forced this on me. Is it better to have more SIXS so it's less tacky, or mix it up a bit to tone it down? He wasn't in that row at all. Meaning the higher-ups had already arranged it separately. Why did you pick something so flashy? I'm tired. Just end me. You checked faster than the hotel's admin department. Because they first assume you're from some family, then look for evidence. I look at facts first. And what do the facts tell you? You arrived at the hotel before your credit line expired. You familiarized yourself with supplier entrances and logistics routes early, and you've been hiding your real funds all along. You're not here to experience life. You're waiting for Yunding to hit a certain price. I won't ask what you plan to buy. But when the hotel really runs into trouble, Don't treat the people in room 804 as ordinary colleagues who need to be kept in the dark. When the moment of choice comes, I'll tell you the risks first. What kind of god-tier connections did he pull to make the entire River City DMV this scared? And just greenlight him directly? Those who think they can see through him are a complete joke. Jiang A00006, a privilege plate that would make countless River City bosses' scalps tingle, was casually hung on the car of a newly hired young man. This black sedan is indeed low-key. But how do we arrange things at the hotel from now on? We need to think of a foolproof plan that ensures his living comfort while minimizing the extra attention he brings. Qinyao, turn right up ahead and stop. Video 1 conveys a strong money-driven mindset and guides users to click and download. Supervisor Luo, this is Gu Chenzhou. General Manager Jiang said this morning to contact you if I need anything. Oh, colleague Gu. The GM mentioned you. What can I do for you? I got a new car. I'd like to register the info with you and get a long-term pass for the hotel complex. Sure, colleague Gu. Give me the make and plate number. I'll input your access into the system right away. Volkswagen Phaeton. Phaeton? Colleague Gu. Is that a new Volkswagen model? Just a Volkswagen sedan. Oh, okay. Volkswagen. The plate number is. The last instruction from President Fu's anonymous creditor came just 4 minutes before this car entered Yunding. We've been looking for the opponent upstairs, but he might be coming and going through the staff entrance every day. Should we contact Gu Chenzhou directly? No. Send the emergency board meeting notice first. A real creditor who wants to save Yunding will inevitably step into the spotlight himself. I want to see with my own eyes how a night shift security guard dares to compete with Xingheng Capital over a 5-star hotel. The plate is Jiang A0006. See collaborator Gu. Did you just say the plate is Jiang A4016? That's right. Okay, colleague Gu. Understood. I'll input your vehicle info into the highest access pass system right away. 1 minute later. This car can access the staff living area, office area, and internal passages 24/7 without any barriers. So, colleague Gu, when you're at the hotel, where would you like to park? Somewhere close to the security training center and the main building. Don't go to too much trouble. Don't worry about that. Manager Jiang specifically instructed me to reserve the most convenient fixed spot for you in the admin building's underground garage. All my previous guesses about him were still too conservative, too ridiculous. Big shot, smooth sailing. Can you carry me along? Supervisor Luo, you haven't hung up, right? Yes, I'm here. Colleague Gu, anything else you need? If it's not too much trouble, could you also get a long-term pass for the hotel complex for a roommate of mine? Sure, colleague Gu. Plate number? Jiang AMB 945. Got it, Jiang AMB 945. All noted down. I'll input them into the system together right away. All right, thanks for the trouble, Supervisor Luo. He didn't even ask a single question about why, and just handled it for me directly. Hey. Supervisor Luo, what's up? GM, Gu Chenzhou contacted me. I already activated the highest access pass for his Volkswagen Phaeton and his roommate's car, as you instructed. As long as it's done. Also, I freed up your dedicated parking spot number 1 in the admin building underground and gave it to him. GM, here's the thing. Colleague Gu called and said he switched to a Volkswagen Phaeton with plate number Jiang A0006. What did you say? GM, please let me explain. I really did hear that plate number. You told me before to give him every convenience. I figured someone with a plate like that absolutely cannot be treated as a regular employee, so I took the liberty of giving him parking spot number 1 as well. Keep it as arranged. From now on, all vehicle matters involving Gu Chenzhou within the hotel complex are to be handled at the highest standard. Tingwei. Among this batch of new hires, there's a young man from the capital. He's not simple. I'll only warn you once. Don't test him like an ordinary new employee. Shen Wanshan's deliberate warning, the composed bearing of the Hidden Grace Member Center, and that nearly flawless impromptu speech this morning. It's been less than 3 hours since that incident. An uncommon family sedan, a special license plate. I thought I'd subtly hinted at him. in familiar surroundings. Made what I thought were proper arrangements. But people with real backing never clash with you openly. They only reveal their power in a quiet, dignified way. Bai Chuan, it's not that we lack loyalty. 3 months of wages. If we drag this out any longer, my family really can't hold on. We'll pay 1 month tomorrow first. Selling the watch isn't enough. I'll get rid of the car too. The landlord came by again this afternoon demanding rent. The supplier also said to stop sending fresh venison. You can sell fewer dishes. Close for half the day. But you can't fob off customers with trimmings frozen for 3 years. If the Green Deer Banquet can't even hold on to its last dish, it doesn't deserve to stay open. Old John, what happened? We just talked 3 hours ago, didn't we? Let me ask you something. That Gu Chenzhou you mentioned before, he just registered the plate of a vehicle entering the hotel. He got a new car. A niche brand sedan. The plate is Jiang A00006. Say that again. 0006. Are you sure? He said he wanted something low-key. The Phaeton was my arrangement. But that plate, I knew nothing about it. In River City, to quietly land a plate of that level, under a newly hired young man's name, that kind of pull is way beyond anything I can touch. I'll go ask around. Find out which big shot that plate slipped out from. Who cares, as long as that plate's on it. My 718 has a permanent pass. No more waiting at the hotel gate. No more explaining. No more parking outside. And definitely no more taking crap from the security guards. Classy. Very classy. This spot is really convenient. Closest to the elevator. And the space is wide. From now on, parking here saves a lot of hassle. Ha ha ha. Not bad at all. This spot is really not bad. Fresh goods, I can't extend credit anymore. This batch of stock is half price. Just get through the banquet first. This meat's been frozen 3 times. The fibers are completely shot. Boil it in clear broth and it turns fishy. Can't use it. You can't even pay wages. It's precisely because all you have left is your reputation that you can't sell it off. Tomorrow I'm going to negotiate one last round of financing. If I don't come back, don't sell this menu. Hand it to someone who genuinely wants to keep both the staff and the chefs. Do you even know how to play? I swear you fed that one too. Come on, keep going. Let's see who blows up first. You're back. Heh, yeah, I'm back. What happened to him? How does he go out once and come back looking like someone put a hex on him? You're back. Let me game first. That bastard was way too cocky this round. I've got to wreck him hard. What? Are you saving your ultimate for New Year's? To wrap dumplings with? Go now? $2.35 million, just transferred out like that. Not even a pause. What did the big shot buy this time? Yes. Uncle Chun. Chenzhou, I hope I didn't disturb your rest. No, I just got back to the staff dorm. I was about to call you. How does the car drive? Great. The plate went on smoothly. Just drove it back to the hotel. The $2.35 million for the car. I just transferred it to your account. Boss, this restaurant's books are a mess. But the problem isn't the food. It's that their expansion pace and cash management completely spiraled out of control. In the last life, the hardest thing to replicate in the national dining landscape wasn't his signature dishes. It was his supply chain accounting and standardization. Verify every unpaid wage, rent, and supplier debt, line by line. Don't contact him yet. And don't let Xingheng Capital know we're looking at this place. This time, I really do have to thank Uncle Shun. Your arrangements were thorough. All the requirements I mentioned were met. The car rides very quietly and suits daily driving well. Especially the plate. You handled it very efficiently. Not a moment wasted. Very smooth. Handled very efficiently. Very smooth. That Volkswagen Phaeton, I did pick it. But that 06 plate, the symbol of absolute privilege, that was not my doing at all. Getting that 00006 plate would take an enormous amount of effort. Is this call a simple thank you? Or is he subtly sending me a signal? As long as the car suits you, that's what matters. The paperwork. The underlings handle it. Didn't cause you any trouble, did it? Especially that license plate. No trouble at all. That plate is indeed very special. I'll remember the car and the plate. When the opportunity arises, I'll repay this favor. He's testing me. This isn't a thank you at all. He's clearly telling me. He knows it wasn't me who arranged it, and he's offering me that move by his family, behind the scenes as a gift. Xiaozhou, some things, everyone knows them. No need to spell it all out. Don't you think? You're right. No need to mention this matter further. Keeping it low-key is best. Just treat the plate as if it went through the normal process. Xiaozhou, rest assured. I understood everything you just said. What to say? What to do? I have it all in hand. This little matter won't go wrong on my end. You just work steadily at the hotel. Uncle Shun will handle things on the outside for you. Then I'll leave it to you, Uncle Shun. I'll come visit you sometime. Good. It's a deal. If we only buy the assets, we can get it for under 5 million. But to cover wages, rent, supply chain, and reopening, we need at least 12 million. I don't want a hollow shell. The staff, the chef team, and Tang Baichuan himself, none of them can be split apart. Then we can't negotiate this as a bankruptcy acquisition. We have to negotiate as partners. First, prepare the letter of intent. No payment before the meeting. No decisions made on their behalf. But the moment the contract is signed, everyone's wages hit their accounts that same day. Hey, brothers. Official training starts tomorrow. Tonight we've got to do it upright. Since we started, we haven't even had a single drink together in the dorms. This round's on me. Don't fight me on it. I might be a bit broke, but I can still afford to take you guys out for some skewers and a few beers. That I can definitely cover. Oh, come off it. Save that little bit of living money for 2 extra servings of ribs from the staff cafeteria. This isn't for you to tough out. How about I take care of it? Absolutely not. Last time at the spa front desk, you swiped 58,000 without even blinking. If I let you pay for today's meal too, I won't have any face left in the staff dorm. Exactly. Pei Jinyan, put your powers away already. Then I'll treat. Haha, sounds good. Haha, wait, that's not right. Normally shouldn't you two go back and forth a bit before suggesting splitting the bill? How could that be the same? You've been hiding so deep. Buying us a meal as hush money makes perfect sense. Look at all the stuff you've been up to. A luxury car worth millions. And you call that a used commuter car. License plate, Jiang A54321. The whole hotel's been hunting for you on the forum. And you're sitting in the staff dorm not replying to anything. And today at the group's new employee assembly, you were the new employee representative. Even our lofty Yunding general manager publicly joked with you in front of thousands. You even got to have tea in the GM's office. You're this impressive. And you never let on even a hint before. If we were polite with you over this meal, we'd be disrespecting ourselves. Let's go. Skewers and some cold beers. Done deal. That greasy smoke-filled place again. Haha. Uncle. Nephew, what are you up to? Closed security training's done, right? Just finished 2 days ago, Uncle. Tired? Is the staff cafeteria food okay? Uncle sent you some stuff from back home. Not tired, food's fine. I'm eating enough. No one's bullying me. My teammates all look out for me. What did you send, Uncle? I haven't even finished the food Mom packed me. That stuff your mom packed is nothing. Got you some deer penis and deer antler. And I also packed separately 2 bottles of homemade deer blood wine. Don't mess around with the antler. That stuff's potent. Just a little at a time. And the deer blood wine. That's the good stuff Uncle saved just for you. You keep it safe. All right, didn't you just say your roommates look out for you? Then take this back and share it with everyone. Out there on your own. If people treat you well, you can't be stingy. Just hogging the meat for yourself. Got it, Uncle. I'll take it and share it with them in a bit. One more thing. You listen to me good. You're still young. That deer blood wine, go easy on it. And don't go getting all fired up and doing something stupid out there. Hear me. If I find out you're messing around out there, I'll set the deer on you. You hear me. Got it. Uncle, I won't drink it. I definitely won't mess around. Please don't set the deer on me. All right, go get your package. Ha. Daong, your uncle seems pretty great. Sent all this food from so far away. And remember to include us. Haha, I remember when you first started you said, your uncle went up the mountain specially to get you wild pine nuts. He really dotes on you. Why are you so scared after that call? The pine nuts were from my second uncle. The one who just called is my old uncle. My old uncle runs a sicka deer farm. He's the scary one. Haha. You think I want to be scared of him? When I was a kid, I loved animals. One summer break, I'd run over to my uncle's sicka deer farm every single day. I didn't know any better back then. I was just being a little brat. One day, I'd yank out a tuft of deer fur. The next, I'd steal feed right from the fawns' mouths. And when that got boring, I'd poke the herd with a stick. Then one time I tried to ride a buck. My uncle lost it. Without a word, he opened the pen of the most aggressive adult buck. I flew 2 meters through the air. 2 meters. I landed on the ground, and my ass hurt for a full month. I could only sleep on my stomach. I was bawling my eyes out. My uncle took a drag of his pipe, pointed at me, and said, "A grown man, tossed by a deer. That's goddamn embarrassing." From that day on, my legs go weak at the sight of a deer. The worst part is, my uncle's used it to scare me ever since. Not doing homework, getting in trouble, even not calling ahead when I went home. He'd say he'd set the deer on me. Ha ha. All right. You guys done laughing? When we go get the package, you're all coming with me. Let's go get your childhood trauma. Then we'll go grab something to eat. Ha ha. Boss, picking up a package. Last 4 digits 9188. Name Luo Daong. Luo Daong, right? That giant one's yours. Daong, your uncle didn't send you a whole deer, did he? No way. This package weighs 253 pounds. No problem, just get it out of here. It's taking up too much space. 253 pounds. I don't believe it. I've got to see what's inside. This is all meat. My uncle said there's antler and deer blood wine too. It's at the very bottom. Whoa. It's looking at me. Daong, your uncle is absolutely ruthless. He even shipped you the whole carcass. The stuff's all at the bottom. My uncle really did slaughter a whole deer. Fine, he sends the meat. But he put the head right in the middle. This is definitely a warning. What do? We don't even have a fridge. Leave it out one night, and it'll stink and get maggots. We absolutely can't take it back to the dorm. If it rots on the 5th floor, we won't even be able to get in the building. Cancel the skewers for tonight. I know a place that specializes in deer meat. We can take this box straight there. Have the kitchen prep it, and put it in cold storage. Whenever we want some, we just go and have them cook it fresh. That works, Brother Zhou. You just saved my life again. Then let's hurry. Before the ice packs melt, and get rid of this problem. Come on, grab a corner each. Hey. You called the ride. That's right. Driver, to Yunding King Chinese restaurant. Old Gu, are you sure about this place? There's not a single customer. Never even heard of it. Yeah, Brother Zhou. If some second-rate cook ruins this meat, my heart will bleed. Qinyao, it's totally normal you haven't heard of this place. It just opened. The name hasn't spread yet, but in my memory, this Yunding King Chinese restaurant will burst onto the scene in spectacular fashion. In my past life, I read his autobiography cover to cover, but never even got a whiff of this place. Since I've been given this second life, I have to entrust it to a true expert to make the most of it. Don't worry about whether it's famous. The owner of this place is a true master at handling deer meat. Giving it to him is definitely more reliable than leaving it in any 5-star hotel kitchen. Let's move it. 1, 2, 3 lift. Old Gu, what exactly is your relationship with the owner of this place? Dragging us out in the middle of the night to deliver venison, and carrying a stack of documents this thick. Never met him, yet you're sure he can handle this box of things. I've met plenty of people who, at their peak, claim they have principles. The real test is when the account has only a few hundred left. Employees block the door demanding wages, and still refuse to fob off bad ingredients on customers. You're not here to deliver something. You're here to choose a partner. The venison is just a door opener. What tonight is really about is what he has left when he's cornered. Good evening, gentlemen. Do you have a reservation? No reservation. I'm here to see your boss. Please, follow me, gentlemen. Please wait a moment, honored guests. I'll go fetch our boss right away. Oh my god. It's so quiet in here. I feel like I walked into some high-end tea house. This table, these chairs, look expensive as hell. And they're so comfortable to sit in. This place really isn't bad. Daring to open a shop here, without even a greeter at the door. Relying purely on atmosphere and rules to carry the front. Without real standards and confidence. The boss would never dare do this. As expected, the future restaurant mogul's vision is completely different from ordinary people's. Boss, get up quick. We've got customers. That venison needs to be stewed nice and tender. Don't call me. Look at this dump. A whole 1,000+ square meter operation. And now it's just the two of us holding it together. Every day, I'm the cleaner, and the waitress, and the greeter. You can't even pay the wages you promised. And all you do is sleep all day. If you don't get to work, I'm taking the front door off and selling it for scrap tomorrow. Hey. The guests came specifically looking for me. Could it be some big shot who knows what's what? Which private room are the guests in? Listening Wind Pavilion, 2nd floor. Boss, at least change your clothes. You're still in that grease-stained chef's uniform. Hey, big shot, here I come. It's just a few hotel employees. Finally meeting him. Tang Baichuan, who will control the national restaurant industry in 3 years. Right now, he's just a restaurant owner and head chef, owing wages and rent, on the verge of bankruptcy. Your restaurant empire. I'm taking my share. I'm not here to buy a failing restaurant. I'm here to buy the night when the future richest man is at his poorest and most in need of being believed in. Mr. Gu. The first batch of supply chain debt claims for Yunding has been settled. Xingheng Capital just issued a hostile takeover bid. The emergency board meeting is waiting on your decision. They want to use the credit freeze to take control of Yunding. If you don't go back now, the board will start without you. Sign your name first. Let Yunding wait. Shin Wanshan and Jiang Tingzhou are both upstairs. Gu Chenzhou didn't go to the board meeting. For a restaurant on the verge of closing, making all of Yunding wait for him, fine. At least now I know who the anonymous creditor hiding in the staff entrance was. 49% stays with me. Back pay settled in full on the day of signing. Operating rights go to you. Finance and expansion budgets must accept joint oversight. You handle the food, the team, and the supply chain. I handle making sure cash flow never forces you to sell your watch again. One more thing. No matter how many locations you open, frontline employee wages can never come after shareholder dividends. Agreed. Contract signed. Per the verified list, all back pay will be transferred to employee accounts tonight. Rent and core suppliers. Old debts settled by 9 a.m. tomorrow. Understood. The first payment has entered verification. Mr. Gu. King Luyan will never owe anyone a single cent again. Don't call me Mr. Gu yet. Make tomorrow's first table of dishes perfect. Gu Chenzhou just signed the investment contract. Mr. Gu had all employee wages paid out first. He said the restaurant opens for business as usual tomorrow. No one has to rely on unpaid wages to keep up the boss's front anymore. Yunding can barely hold itself together, and he's got time to protect employee wages for a failing restaurant. Is this his weakness? No. Being able to make the desperate willing to follow him at their darkest moment. That's the real problem. At tomorrow's board meeting, stop treating him like a rich young man.